Hi, my name is Katie Lanzell. My student ID number is 3221475. And I am taking the fall semester of 2017, and I'll be demonstrating how to do 6 different tasks. So first I'm going to demonstrate how to clip your dog's toenails. What you'll need to do this is some dog toenail trimmers, some quick stop or another clotting agent. If you're at home and you don't have another clotting agent, you can use cornstarch, and that can be just as good. You just might have to reapply it. And to get the quick stop ready, I'm going to dip a Q-tip that I have here in some water in a Dixie cup, kind of roll it around, getting that all primed and ready. So now that that's ready, what I'm going to do, this is Donnie here, and Dun is Markel's dog, and Markel is going to be restraining him for me. If you notice, she's holding his back legs here so that he can't turn over and run away. So that way, if you notice also, her arm is covering his head so he can't reach around and bite and scratch. So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking these toenail trimmers and going to his toe, extending his toe a little bit and clipping a little bit by little bit, avoiding the quick as I go to trim his nails for maintenance and in general just to make sure that his toenails are happy and healthy. Now if I accidentally hit one of his quicks, it will bleed and it'll be very painful for him. See, the quick is a part underneath his nail, just like ours, that's is pink in lighter nail dogs. More difficult to see in dark nail dogs, such as down here. But the quick is full of blood vessels and nerves, very painful, will bleed, and overall not be very good. And quick stop or other clotting agents can be used to stop that. So if you come here, I'll show you. The quick in general is in this area. It's kind of hard to see because he does have dark nails, but you'll kind of want to know that it's right around where his nail curves. So you can see his nails are pretty short here, so I'll just be doing little clips, avoiding the quick, just like so, little by little. And that is why I have Markel holding him, because sometimes doggies don't really like their nails clipped. Another thing you want to be careful of is if they have any dew claws, because those dew claws will also have claws, obviously, and so you want to make sure that those are trimmed, but see, Dun does not have any. Now say if I did accidentally quick him, what I would do is I'd take this little primed Q-tip with quick stop on it, and I would dab his nail, and then take my finger and push into the affected area to stop the bleeding. Now if I really got him, say he flinched and I got closer up to his nail and he's really bleeding, I can also reapply as needed. But since he is good to go, trimmed his nails, they're as short as they can go, he is all good to go, and that is how you trim your dog's toenails. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to trim your cat's toenails. So what you'll need to do this is some cat toenail trimmers, some quick stop or another clotting agent. Now if you're at home and you don't have any clotting agent, you can use cornstarch, you just may need to reapply it. And to get the quick stop ready, what I'm going to do is take a Q-tip that I have here, dip in some water in this Dixie cup, and then kind of roll it around on some quick stop here that's on the quick stop lid. That way it's primed and ready to go in case I need it. So today I have Bunchy here. Now Bunchy is a pretty nice kitty, so he doesn't require much restraining at all. So I'll be able to do this by myself. Sometimes you'll need someone to help you out, but for today, since I have Bunchy here, it's pretty comfortable with me. So I'll be able to just do it by myself here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these toenail trimmers and I'm going to extend his paw, because cats have retractable toenails, and so what you'll have to do is you'll have to press on the pad and push out the nails. That way you can clip them. If you just hold up his paw without pushing down on anything, the claws won't be able to come out, and so you'll have to push them out to get those extended and cut them. So I'm going to take these trimmers and slowly, one by one, avoiding the quick, trim those nails back. And that way he'll be good to go, and carefully avoiding the quick, and if I accidentally quick him, I'll be using this quick stop here. So now, Bunchy here, so pushing out, having him snuggled up close to me, Bunchie's paws here, they're pretty short, so I'm going to be really careful not to hit that quick there. And so the quick, what it is full of blood vessels and nerves and very painful if you hit that part, pretty much like our nails. And so if I were to quick him, what I'd do is I'd take my primed and ready Q-tip with quick stops on it, press down onto his nail bed, onto his nail, apply some of that quick there, and then with my finger, press there, like so. That way it stopped the bleeding. Because if you hit the quick, it will bleed and it'll be very painful. And so if I had quicked him, that would stop the bleeding and he'd be good to go. So now I'm going to take my trimmers. I'm going to trim his nails little by little. And since this one with the quick stop's pretty short, I'm just going to leave that one be. Let's give him a nice little maintenance trim here. And so since all of his nails are pretty short there, you have to be careful of any dew claws. And so he's got a nice little hiding dew claw right there. And so pushing out on his pad again to extend that dew claw, which they can be kind of tricky because they're not quite the same. Take these trimmers and trim his last nail on there. So, since I didn't quick him, he is good to go. And that is how you trim your cat's toenails. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to hand pill your dog. What you'll need is the pill, obviously. Now since Dunn here does not take any prescriptions, I'm using a treat here, a small treat, to act as the pill. And so pilling is important in case your dog decides to not eat the pill or doesn't want it, so you kind of have to almost force them to take the medication. And so what you'll do is to kind of go up around their muzzle, pull up their muzzle so that their esophagus is straight. With your middle finger, pull down their lower jaw, and with your thumb and your index finger, shove it as far back as you can and kind of push it farther back to make them swallow. So what I'll do here is kind of introduce myself, say hi Jen, go up to his muzzle, go, making sure I don't grab the jaws, go pull up, middle finger, I'm getting as far back as I can. I want to close that so he can't spit it out, massage his neck. Get that swallowing process going, and just felt him swallow, licked his nose. That's how you can tell that he successfully swallowed the pill without chewing or eating it or spitting it out. That's how you hand pill a dog. So now I'm going to show you how to hand pill your cat. Some kitties will need medication. My kitty, on the other hand, Bunchie, does not require any prescriptions, so what I'll be using today is just a small treat. And I have a syringe of water here, but I'll show you that afterwards. So, now keep in mind, not all kitties are going to be as nice as Bunchie here. Some will not take medication by mouth, but Bunchie here does. So, I'm going to lean down, get close to him, hold him right up close to me, nice and snuggled up, taking my right dominant hand. Now, if you're left-handed, this is going to be the exact opposite. With my thumb and my index finger, I'm going to hold the treat or pill like this, and then my middle finger is going to pull down his jaw. This hand is going to come up, say hi Bunchie, around his neck, right his jaw areas here, and then I'm going to pull up his throat like that so it's straight across. Middle finger, pull down his bottom jaw with my two fingers here, and then hand pill him like so, and then massage his neck here to make sure that he swallows and holding his mouth closed so that he can't spit it out. And so you want to feel him swallow just like so. So I felt him swallow, so I know he swallowed the pill. And he also licked his nose. That's also a good telltale sign that they swallowed the pill because they wouldn't be able to lick their nose had they been chewing on the pill. So that's how you hand pill your cat. Also, little quick note, in our clinic, we immediately follow the pill up with water. So same thing. Middle finger to his mouth, and then inject the water. The reason why we do that is because some medications are pretty hard in their esophagus, and cats can hold medication in their esophagus, and it creates ulcers. So that's what we do in our clinic when we hand pill a cat, is we follow it up with water. So other than that, that's how you hand pill your cat. I'm going to demonstrate how to collect free sample urine from a dog. So today I have Dunn here with me, and so what you'll need to use this for is a ladle, container. Today I have a clean catch to help me, and this is what my work offers. But if you don't have this at home, you can definitely use a ladle or just any kind of cup. So with this, I have a plastic container. It's pretty clean. You want to make sure that you're using a clean utensil, a clean bowl, to make sure that when you give it back to your vet, it's not containing any bacteria. And so, since I have that ready to go and primed, I'm going to walk him around and I'm going to catch the urine midstream. So, go on, Dunn. Let's go. Alright, go potty. You want to watch for any urine. And he's trying to do the walk now. And not quite enough. And perfect. Alright, so you see we collected that midstream, and we didn't quite do it at the end either. The reason why you collect it midstream is because you don't want any bacteria. So pretty much with the urine coming out, it's going to go all the way through the urethra, and the urethra has bacteria inside of it. So you don't want any of that, so that your vet doesn't get any misleading results. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to make an emergency gauze muzzle. So what you will need is some gauze, and it can either be 1 inch or 2 inch. Today I have 2 inch. The reason why I'm using 2 inch is because Dunn here is kind of a bigger dog, and so it's going to fit nicer around his muzzle here. 1 inch will be used for smaller dogs such as Chihuahuas or Pomeranians, anything like that. The reason why you might want to use a gauze muzzle is in case you don't have a muzzle at home, such like a leather one or a cone one. Pretty much if you have gauze at home or some kind of fabric-like gauze, something soft, it could be used as well in case something goes wrong and you need to muzzle your dog. So Dunn here is really nice, so obviously he doesn't need a muzzle, but just for educational purposes, I'll be showing you how to use this. So what you'll do is you'll first kind of put it in a loop like this. Okay, Dunn, sit. Good boy. So, avoiding the face, because this would be used if you have an aggressive dog who's trying to bite you. Avoiding the face, loop it around his muzzle here. Might take a couple tries in case they move. Loop it around and close it tight, making sure that your hands are no longer near his mouth. And then you cross it at the bottom here, making sure it's tight around his mouth. Go behind the ears and do a quick release knot so that you can readily get it off of him. So see, he cannot open his mouth, and we are safe and secure here, but it's not too tight either. It's not injuring him either because he's a good boy. So to show how to get the quick release knot, you just simply pull, and just like so. And that's how you do a quick release emergency gauze muzzle.